Hello Year 4, Miss Sarkodee Addo here. I hope you are all well and staying safe. This video should help you in completing week 4, task 3, up-leveling sentences. The sentence is, the stores were filled with items. In this sentence, we're going to add a modifying noun. A modifying noun is a noun that is added to another noun to tell us more about the noun in question. So, the sentence, the stores were filled with items. I'm going to pick the noun stores and I'm going to add another noun that will tell us more about stores. In the new sentence, I have added market. The market stores were filled with items. The word market is a noun and it is telling us more about the word stores. Here we know what kind of stores we are talking about. It is a modifying noun. The new sentence, the market stores were filled with items, is more interesting or better than the previous sentence. The stores were filled with items. In this one, we are going to add a fronted adverbial. We are using the sentence that we made earlier, which says the market stores were filled with items. And we're going to add a fronted adverbial to improve this sentence. The first one, yesterday, the market stores were filled with items. I have used the fronted adverbial yesterday. And if you can see, there is a comma after yesterday to make it a fronted adverbial. And here, the fronted adverbial is an adverb of time, when it happened. In the next sentence, in the town square, the market stores were filled with items. Again, there is a comma after square to show that it is a fronted adverbial. And this is an adverb of place, where it happened. The last sentence in this example is, quickly, the market stores were filled with items. Here, I've got an adverb of manner, how it happened. Now, we are going to use a subordinate clause to improve our sentence that we made earlier. And I have picked one of them. Yesterday, the market stores were filled with items. I'm going to add a subordinate clause to make this sentence even better. Yesterday, before the festival began, the market stores were filled with items. You can see in red the subordinate clause. I used the before, which is the subordinate conjunction on your worksheet, to add these words to it to make it a subordinate clause. Now, when I take before the festival began out of the sentence, it will be the sentence before, which is without the subordinate clause. But with the subordinate clause, you can tell that we've got more details, and whoever is reading has got a better knowledge of what happened. We are going to improve the sentence using adjectives this time. Here, the previous sentence, which is, the stores were filled with items. That's the sentence we've been given. We're going to use adjectives to make it better. So, I've got two adjectives here. I've got wooden and I've got interesting. The wooden stores were filled with interesting items. Again, the adjectives have improved the sentence. This is the sentence we made, and here I've added a fronted adverb. I'm going to add a fronted adverbial to make it better. On Saturday, again, there's a comma, and that's adverb of time, improving the sentence. On Saturday, the wooden stores were filled with interesting items. I'm going to use that sentence, and I'm going to add a subordinate clause to improve that sentence. On Saturday, although the market sellers were short of supplies, all the wooden stores were filled with interesting items. So, in your task, you had a very simple sentence, and you have been asked to improve the sentences to make